The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you exciting Maricosta Mustang 2022 varsity football. Tonight, your Mustangs start the CIF Division IV playoffs at Newberry Park versus the Panthers. Panthers are head coached by Joe Schmeigel, and they come into tonight's contest with a regular season record of 8-2 and 4-2 in the Canyon League. The Panthers started the season off with a victory on the road versus Golden Valley, 28-21. Then a home victory versus El Camino Real, 51-0. They followed that up with another victory at home versus Crespi, 63-6. And then another victory at home versus St. Joseph, 31-21. They then took on Royal at home and were victorious 55-0 before losing their first game on the road at Thousand Oaks, 41-38 in 2 overtimes. They then returned home versus Moore Park and were victorious 35-28, and then were victorious on the road at Agora 46-21, and then returned home versus Oak Park and were victorious 55-36. They finished off Canyon League play at Camarillo with a loss 26-14. They finished third place in the Canyon League behind Thousand Oaks and Camarillo. The Canyon League consists of Thousand Oaks, Camarillo, Newberry Park, Moore Park, Oak Park, Royal, and Agora. The big story for the Newberry Park Panthers this season has been the play of their freshman quarterback, Brady Schmeigel, son of head coach Joe Schmeigel. And Brady Schmeigel has set a California state record for freshmen with 38 touchdown passes in the regular season. Your Maricosta Mustangs are head coached by Don Moe in his 30th season at the helm of the Mustang football program, and they enter tonight's contest with a regular season record of 8-2 and 4-1 in Bay League play. The Mustangs started the season off at home with a loss versus St. Francis, 52-48. And then the Mustangs got their first win of the season at home versus Mayfair, 33-14. And then they went to Hart, where they defeated a longtime rival, 36-10. And then they went to West Torrance and were victorious versus the Warriors, 34-0. They followed that up with a road trip down to Orange County, where they took on Villa Park and were victorious 28-21. They returned home for their first Bay League contest and were victorious versus Culver City 21-12. The Mustangs then traveled to Palos Verdes, where they suffered their only loss to Bay League champion Palos Verdes 40-10. They returned home for homecoming versus Santa Monica and were victorious 42-6. They followed that up with another victory at home at senior night versus Peninsula, 41-8. And then last week on the road, they were victorious in the Battle at the Beach versus Redondo, 51-14. Captains are meeting at midfield for tonight's coin toss. Newberry Park has won the coin toss and has elected to defer to the second half. The Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff. The captains for your Mustangs are number 3, senior Cole Karate, number 10, junior Reese Leonard, number 22, senior Matt Kraskowskis, and number 75, senior Murphy Glasgow. The captains for the Newbury Park Panthers are number 23, senior Nolan Story, number 19, senior Reese Kelly, number 8, senior Charlie Simmons, and number 5, senior Casey Kinneran. Junior Tristan Musmacher set to kick off for Newbury Park High School. And the 2022 CIF Division IV playoffs are underway. It's number 10, Reese Leonard, on the return for the Mustangs. He gets past the 30-yard line, where the Mustangs will start their first possession of the playoffs. Mustang offense is led by sophomore quarterback Nico De La Cruz. Starting off in the I formation, he hands off to the tailback, senior Matt Kraskowskis. Picks up a couple yards on the play, setting up a 2nd and 7 situation. Mustangs again in the I. Fullback motion to the left. Handoff goes to Kraskowskis on a little counter play. Looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage. That will set up a 3rd down and 7 situation for the Mustangs. 4 receivers set, man in motion from left to right to a trips right formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle, completes it to Reese Leonard, and he gets to the Mustang 49-yard line. 1st down. Single back, De La Cruz under center. He hands it off to his single back. That's Kraskowskis, and Kraskowskis fights for a couple yards after getting met at the line of scrimmage. That will set up a 2nd down situation here for the Mustangs. 2nd and about 6, single back. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, and that's incomplete. Broken up on the play by Shane Rosenbaum, the sophomore cornerback on the coverage. Trips left, single back formation for the Mustangs. 3rd down and 7 for Maricosta. Looks like there was motion on the offensive line, and that is going to be a false start versus Maricosta. That will push him back 5 more yards, setting up a 3rd down and about 12 situation for Maricosta. Of course, Coach Morrow calls in the offensive plays for Maricosta in his 30th season. Trips left. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it on a little out to the left. That's Berga Donovan, and Berga Donovan picks up a big chunk of yardage there, setting up a 4th down 3 situation. Maricosta's going for it. Pistol formation, handoff goes to Kraskowskis, and Kraskowskis fights forward. It's going to be close. Let's see what the officials are going to call. Jack Clark is calling 1st down. Newbury Park is calling 1st down. The officials are unsure. They're going to go for a measurement here. And it is going to be 1st down Mustangs. Huge play there. Let's take another look at this play by the Mustang senior running back. He got some good blocks by his offensive line and just got enough yardage for the 1st down. 1st and 10 Mustangs at the 41-yard line of Newbury Park. Mustangs setting up a little running back screen, and Kraskowskis fights through a tackle. Would have been no gain. Going to be a penalty, a personal foul penalty versus Newbury Park, so that's a huge mistake by the Newbury Park defense. It's going to set up a 1st and 10 at the Newbury Park 20-yard line. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle. He's got a man. That's Reese Leonard, and Leonard is all the way down to about the 1-foot line. Nice play there by the Mustang offense. Let's take another look at this play. as De La Cruz finds his receiver right over the middle. Good coverage on the play by Newberry Park, but Leonard is able to haul in the pass from De La Cruz. First and goal, Mustangs. Offset left, power I formation. De La Cruz under center. He's going to hand it to his senior running back, Kriskowskis, who dives the last yard and gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Impressive drive by the Mustangs. Again, a well-balanced tack between the passing of De La Cruz and the rushing of Matt Kriskowskis. Kirkpatrick on to kick the extra point. It's up high straight, and it is good. The Mustangs lead the Panthers 7-0 here in the first quarter. Kirkpatrick to kick off. For Maricosta, it takes a bounce, and Simmons fakes the reverse. He's going to take it himself around the right-hand side. Good return there for the Panthers past the 30-yard line. And we'll see the first possession for the Newberry Park Panthers, led by the freshman sensation, Brady Schmeigel. Of course, like I mentioned in the pregame, Schmeigel has set a freshman California State record with 38 touchdowns. And it's a false start versus the Panthers. Handoff goes to the single back. He will pick up, looks like he'll pick up that 5 yards, maybe a little bit additional. Second down and 9 situation. Motion from left to right. 4 receivers set for Newberry Park. Schmeigel back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, and now he throws it deep down the right-hand side and completes it. Huge play there by Schmeigel, finding his receiver, number 21, Rosenthal. Lazar on the coverage for the Mustangs. Man in motion, handoff goes to that man in motion. That's number 5, Kinneram on the carry. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. 5 receivers set, no back formation. Schmeigel going deep down the right-hand side, incomplete. Good coverage by the Mustangs. Ryan Cho on the coverage. Third down situation for the Panthers. Single back, Schmeigel back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side, and it's incomplete. That was intended for Rosenthal. Of course, Rosenthal had that long completion earlier this drive. Fourth down situation. The Panthers are going for it. Schmeigel in shotgun. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it to his right. Incomplete. Mustang defense holds the Panthers and will take over on downs. Good coverage again by Cho. 6:28 to go. Mustangs will start their second possession of the contest. Man in motion from left to right. The pass goes to that man in motion. That's Reese Leonard, and he is tackled immediately for a loss on the play. Setting up a 2nd and 13 situation. Pistol formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's got his big tight end coming across the middle and completes it. Picks up about 13 yards on the play. I formation. De La Cruz under center. He hands the ball off to his senior running back, Kriskowskis. First down, Mustangs. He got just enough. Trips left, shotgun formation. De La Cruz takes the snap. He's throwing it deep down the middle. He's got a man. That's his running back streaking down the middle, and it is going to go the distance for a 65-yard Mustangs touchdown. Kriskowskis broke free down the middle. Nobody accounted for the running back out of the backfield, and he goes 65 yards for the Mustangs touchdown. Huge play there. Let's take another look at this play. as Kraskowskis was able to sneak out of the backfield, and before anybody realized it, he was gone for a 65-yard Mustangs touchdown. Huge play there for the Mustangs offense, extending their lead here in the first quarter. Kirkpatrick will come on to attempt the extra point for Maricosta. The snap is good, the hold is good, the kick is up high, straight, and it is good. Mustangs extend their lead to 14 with 4:20 left to go here in the first quarter of the CIF Division IV opening round. Kirkpatrick, another line drive kick. It takes a good Mustang bounce, and Simmons is able to field it well off of that bounce. He's pushed out of bounds just past the 20-yard line, where the Panthers will start their second possession of the contest. Panthers come out in a pistol pro set. Handoff goes to the running back, and the ball is knocked loose. It looked like Murphy Glasgow knocked the ball loose, and then Jacob Goldberg with the recovery of the fumble. Turnover for the Mustang defense. Huge play there for the Mustang defense. Mustangs looking good to start this contest. Let's take another look at this play as Simmons fumbles the ball, and that was Glasgow that knocked it free, and then Goldberg with the recovery for Maricosta. 4:07 to go here in the first quarter. Mustangs looking to get more points on the board. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side and overthrows his intended receiver. That's junior Charlie O'Connor on the pass pattern. Second down and 10. De La Cruz under center, single back. He fakes the handoff, throws it out to the left, and he hits his big tight end, Ben Nicholson, and Nicholson gets all the way down to the 5-yard line. First and goal, Mustangs. Nice play call there from Coach Morrow. Offset left, power I formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it to the right, and it's incomplete, intended for Reese Leonard. Good coverage on the play by the Panthers. Second down and 10 again, and this time it's going to be handed off to the offset fullback. That's Miller on the carry. Might have gotten a yard or so. Third down and goal for Maricosta. Tight trips, right formation, man in motion. And it's a little backward pass to the man in motion. That's Reese Leonard. He's not going to get into the end zone. He's going to be stopped short. Fourth down and goal. Kirkpatrick on to attempt a 21-yard field goal, and it's no good. Mustangs unable to capitalize on that turnover. Still lead the Panthers 14-0 here in the first quarter. Schmeigel completes the pass out to Kinnerum, and he's able to pick up a few yards on the carry, or on the reception. He picks up 10, and that's a Panther first down. The run goes up the middle this time, and not much yardage there for Story. He picks up a few yards, bringing up a second down situation. 4 receiver sets. Panthers in shotgun. Penalty flag on the play. It's going to be another false start versus Newberry Park. That will push them back. Second down and 10 for the Panthers. Trips left. Panthers in shotgun. Schmeigel takes the snap. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side, intended for Kenneman. And it's going to be pass interference versus the Mustangs. I don't agree with that call. I don't believe that pass was catchable as it went out of bounds. Trips left. Schmeigel back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side, incomplete. No receiver in the area. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers. Trips left, single back. Handoff goes to the single back Story, and he gets into Mustang territory at the 47-yard line. 3rd down and a long 4 for the Panthers. Another false start versus Newberry Park will set up a 3rd down and 9 situation. 4 receivers set. Tight pistol formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He's setting up a wide receiver screen to his left and completes it to Simmons, and he's stopped immediately by Reese Leonard. Looks like that might have been a loss on the play, and it was. That will end the first quarter. Your Mustangs lead the Panthers 14-0. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Panthers will start the second quarter, 4th down and 10, punting situation. It's a high kick that takes a bounce and fielded off one hop by Reese Leonard. Picks up a couple yards on the return. Mustangs will start their first possession of the second quarter at their own 24-yard line. Pistol formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He steps to his right. He throws it to his left, completes it to his big running back out of the backfield. And Kriskowskis will get to midfield. 1st down, Mustangs. De La Cruz under center, motion into an I formation. Handoff goes to his tailback. Kriskowskis gets a huge hole by his Mustang offensive line. Picks up about 9 yards on the carry. 2nd down. Pistol formation. Handoff goes once again to Kriskowskis, and he fights his way forward and is still on his feet. And he will pick up another Mustangs 1st down at about the Panther 35-yard line. Pistol formation. Handoff to the single back, Matt Kriskowskis, carrying the load tonight for the Mustangs. Of course, Cole Karate, the Mustangs' star senior receiver, was injured last week. Hopefully he'll be back in action next year at the college level, as De La Cruz goes deep, and that's incomplete and intercepted by the Panthers. The officials are discussing it. Looks like it is good, and it will be at the Panther 1-yard line. Huge play there by the Panther defense. I formation, Schmeigel under center. He's going to hand it off to his fullback. Might have gotten a yard on the play. Panthers just looking to get some breathing room. 2nd down and 9 situation. Panthers in shotgun, single back. Schmeigel fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He throws it to his left. Incomplete, intended for Simmons. Leonard on the coverage. 3rd down and 9 situation for Newberry Park. Fans are stomping their feet. Schmeigel back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. He's got a receiver. That's Simmons, and Simmons is going to get all the way inside the Mustangs' 20-yard line. Huge play, 79 yards on the reception. Handoff goes to the single back. Story on the carry for the Panthers. 2nd down and 7 situation. Time out on the field. Looks like Ty Culligan was banged up a little bit. Hopefully we'll see the senior defensive back in action soon. A tight trips right formation. Smigel back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket. He's looking towards the end zone, and he finds a receiver. That's number 21, Shane Rosenthal. Rosenthal's had a couple huge receptions for the Panthers. That's Schmeigel's 39th touchdown pass of the season, extending his freshman record, California State record. 8:08 to go. Mustangs still lead the Panthers 14-7. Musmacher to kick off for Newberry Park. It's going to be fielded at the 5-yard line by Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas will get it past the 22, about the 25-yard line, where the Mustangs will start this possession. Let's take another look at this touchdown pass by Schmeigel to Rosenthal, as Schmeigel extends his freshman record here in the playoffs. Handoff goes to the single back, that's Kriskauskas, and he picks up another chunk of yardage here. Again, Kriskauskas is doing it all for the Mustangs. 2nd down, I formation. Handoff goes to Kriskauskas once again. Looks like he got enough for a Mustangs 1st down. 1st and 10, Maricosta. Pistol formation, trips to the left. Handoff goes to the single back, that's Matt Kriskauskas, and he will get it past the 40-yard line. Looks like there was a penalty on the play. Let's see what the call is going to be. Looks like it is going to be against Maricosta. That is a holding call versus the Mustangs, so that will push them back into a 1st and long situation. Tight trips right formation. Running back motion out to the left, and the reception goes to Reese Leonard, and Leonard goes backward trying to get around the defense. It's going to be no gain. 2nd down and 10. Motion from right to left. Handoff goes to Kriskauskas. That was that H-back motion there. Nicholson. Kriskauskas able to get a few yards, setting up a 3rd down and 6 situation. De La Cruz back to pass. He completes it to Widmer, and Widmer looks like got enough yardage for a Mustang 1st down at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Maricosta. Again, that H-back motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the single back, Kriskauskas, as he was going to attempt to run up the middle, but bounces it out to the right, picks up a few yards, 4 yards on the carry, 5 yards on the carry, setting up a 2nd down and 5 situation. De La Cruz setting up a tight end screen, completes it to Berga Donovan. Might have picked up a couple yards on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 7 situation. Timeout on the field with 3:17 to go here in the 2nd quarter. It's 3rd down and 8 to go for Maricosta. Trips to the left, single back for the Mustangs. Motion from left to right into a 4-receiver set. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it out to his left, completes it to Widmer, and Widmer uses that speed but is unable to get past the defender. However, that will not matter, as a legal man downfield is the call. That will set up a 3rd down and 13 situation. De La Cruz throws it to his right, and making a great catch is Charlie O'Connor. That will set up a 4th down situation for Maricosta. 4th down and 4. Punting situation. Kirkpatrick on to kick for the Mustangs. They shift here. Let's see what Maricosta is going to do. We have not seen them do a fake field goal or a fake punt, and we still haven't, as the ball will take a Mustang roll and will be downed at the 6-yard line. Panthers take over at their own 6. They marched 99 yards last drive, and this time Schmeigel is nearly sacked but is able to flip it forward to his running back and might have gained about 4 yards on the play. Nice play there by the freshman. Schmeigel in shotgun. He fakes the handoff. He throws it out to the left and completes it to Simmons, who makes a nice catch. Good coverage on the play by Leonard. That will be enough for a Panther first down. Schmeigel back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle, and that is incomplete. Broken up by Eli Shabula. The sophomore defensive back with a good play there on the pass coverage. Shotgun formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He's got his man, and he hit his man in stride. That's Rosenthal once again, and he's going to take it the distance for a Panthers touchdown. Another huge drive there by the Panthers. Huge pass plays on both of their touchdown drives. One of 99 and the other of 94. And this game is all knotted up at 14 here in the second quarter. Musmacher set to kick off for the Panthers. And that's a high, short kick going to be fielded at about the 12-yard line. That's Kraskowskis on the return for the Mustangs. He gets it past the 35 to about the 36-yard line. Mustangs will take over. 1:08 to go here in the first half. Mustangs looking to get some more points on the board as Kraskowskis gets it to the Mustang 45-yard line. Second down and a long 2 to go. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz setting up the running back screen, completes it to Kraskowskis, and he picks up a few more yards on the play for Maricosta. Timeout on the field. Game is knotted up with 35.6 seconds to go. Maricosta trying to get in field goal range late here in the second quarter. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's going deep down the left-hand side, and that will be intercepted. That's number 5. Knierim on the interception for the Panthers. And Schmeigel will take a knee as we will go to halftime, all knotted up at 14. Stay tuned, fans, for some halftime entertainment as the Newbury Park Panthers and your Maricosta Mustangs are all tied at 14 apiece at halftime.
I might have a problem with that.
We were offering to drive girls, and we were like, we'll drive them with us. What's that? I saw that too. Isn't that cool?
I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children.
Why are we supporting them? We don't understand.
Of course you did.
The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back, fans, to halftime here at Newberry Park as this game is all knotted up at 14. The story so far this contest was the first quarter by the Mustangs with a short run by Matt Kraskowskis to start off the scoring, then that 65-yard touchdown pass from Nico De La Cruz to Kraskowskis to extend the lead to 14-0. Then in the second quarter, Newberry Park, led by Brady Schmeigel, the freshman quarterback who set the California State touchdown pass record in the regular season with 38, threw 2 touchdown passes, finishing off 2 long drives, a 99-yard and a 94-yard touchdown drive to tie this contest up here at 14. Mustangs getting ready for the second half of action. This has been a tale of 2 quarters. The first quarter dominated by the Mustangs and the second quarter dominated by the Panthers. Of course, the Mustangs are known for their halftime adjustments by Coach Morrow on offense and Coach Ray Lee on defense. As we are getting ready for the second half of the first round of the CIF Division 4 playoffs. This has been an exciting game so far, as Ben Kirkpatrick will kick off for the Mustangs. And the second half is underway. It's a high end-over-ender taken at the 8-yard line by Rosenthal. Rosenthal's had a huge game so far for the Panthers, and he makes some nifty moves and will get past the 30-yard line, where Newberry Park will start their first possession of the second half.
No, defense.
And the first play is going to be a run out of that pistol pro set, and Eli Kabula makes a huge play getting a tackle in the backfield, setting up a 2nd and 12 situation. Shotgun formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He's forced up in the pocket. He's going to take it himself, makes a couple nifty moves, and will get it to about the 40-yard line, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation. Schmeigel has had 5 rushing touchdowns in addition to his 38 passing touchdowns in the regular season. Of course, he extended the passing touchdowns to 40, extending his freshman record, and this time it's going to be complete to number 21, Rosenthal. Once again, another big play by the Panther receiver. Handoff goes up the middle to Story, and he will get into Mustang territory at the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 3 situation. Handoff goes again up the middle by the Panthers. That's Simmons on the carry this time. Good enough for a Newberry Park first down. Tight pistol formation. Handoff goes to the single back, that Story, and this time the Mustang defense is right there. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Tight trips right formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for Simmons. Leonard on the coverage. 3rd down and 10. A tight 4-receiver set. Pistol formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He scrambles now to his right. He's still looking, and he is able to stiff arm a Mustang defender and pick up a huge run there, setting up a 4th down and about 3 to go. Trips to the left. Pistol formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He throws it to the left, completes it once again to his favorite receiver, Rosenthal, his sophomore receiver. And this time it's going to be a handoff up the middle by Story, setting up a 2nd down and about 6 situation for the Panthers. Pistol formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He's going deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. It looks like they're going to call pass interference versus the Mustangs. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. And it is going to be pass interference versus the Mustangs. That will set up a 1st down from the 15-yard line. Pistol formation. Schmeigel fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He throws it to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. And it looks like the officials say that Simmons was able to get a foot down. Incredible play there. If in fact he was able to get a foot down, it was so close I could not tell myself. And Musmacher comes on to attempt the extra point. It's up high straight and it is good. So with 7:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter, the Newbury Park Panthers take their first lead of this contest as they lead your Mustangs 21-14. The kick goes through the end zone. It will be a touchback, and the Mustangs will start their first possession of the 2nd half at their own 20-yard line. Handoff goes to Kriskowskis, and Kriskowskis is just able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Looks like he might have lost a half yard on the play. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it to his left, and that is going to be intercepted by Simmons. Huge play there by the Panthers defense, as the Panthers have scored 21 straight points and now a turnover here. Empty back, 5 receivers set. Schmeigel throws it over the middle, and that's broken up by Ty Culligan. Ty Culligan has made a lot of nice plays on the Mustang defense this season. Handoff goes to Story, and this time the Mustang defense, led by Murphy Glasgow, throws him down for a slight loss on the play, setting up a 3rd down and 11 situation. Timeout on the field. Here's a player was shaken up. Hopefully Kyler Gale will be back in action for the Mustangs. 3rd down and 11 for the Panthers. Looking to get more points on the board. 4 receivers set. Schmeigel in the pistol. He's back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket, and he's going to be sacked by number 56, Archie Acano, for the Mustangs. Huge play there by the Mustangs defense. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. It looks like it's going to be a holding call versus the Panthers. Indeed, it is going to be holding versus Newbury Park. That will be declined, setting up a 4th down 13 situation. Panthers in no man's land. Schmeigel back to pass. He completes it to the left-hand sideline. 1st down Panthers. Huge play there by Simmons, picking up the 1st down. It's a low snap. Schmeigel rolling out to his right and completing it to his receiver, right before he goes out of bounds. That's Rosenthal once again. Another huge play by the freshman quarterback to the sophomore receiver. Point after attempt on the way by Musmacher, and that is up high straight, and it is good. So the Panthers extend their lead to 28-14. And Schmeigel extends his freshman touchdown pass record in the state of California to 42. Leonard returns the ball for the Mustangs past the 25 to the 26. I formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, throws it to his right, incomplete, intended for Ben Nicholson. Second down and 10 for Maricosta. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the single back. That's Kriskauskis, and he takes a big hit on that play. And he's knocked down at the Mustang 38-yard line. Third down situation for the Mustangs. Let's see, it's going to be about a yard shy for Maricosta. Third and a long yard. Four receivers set. Late switch there by the Mustangs as they shift into an offset I formation. Handoff goes to Matt Miller. Newberry Park says he fumbled the ball. However, he picked up enough yardage for the Mustang first down before the ball hit the ground. De La Cruz back to pass. Ball's on the ground. It pops free, and Jack Clark is able to recover it for Maricosta. Second down situation. That could have been very costly for Maricosta. Offset right. Pistol I formation. De La Cruz throwing it deep down the right-hand side and completes it to Reese Leonard as he goes down out of bounds. It looks like he might have hit something on the sideline. Hopefully Reese will be okay as he picks up a huge first down for Maricosta. He comes off under his own power. Cole Karate checking on his friend, his junior receiving teammate, and looks like Leonard will be okay. Hand off goes up the middle. Second down and 9 situation. Pistol formation. And there's motion there by the Mustang tailback. Looks like that's Miller in for Kriskauskis. False start by the Mustangs. Second down and 15 to go. Offset left. Pistol I formation. De La Cruz steps to his left, throws it out to his left, and completes it to Widmer. Picking up a chunk of that yardage back, setting up a third down situation for the Mustangs. 4 receivers set. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's setting up a running back screen. That's Kriskauskis back in the game for Maricosta, and he picks up a first down to about the Panther 27-yard line. I formation. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He's back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Intended for Cade Salceda. I formation. Again, motion from left to right. De La Cruz takes the snap. He hands the ball off to his tailback, Kriskauskis, and he works his way to the 25-yard line of the Panthers. Mustangs looking to get some points on the board here in the third quarter. And that will be a third down and long situation. Man in motion from left to right into a trips right formation. And De La Cruz swings the pass out to Widmer, and Widmer will get to about the 21-yard line. Fourth down and 3 situation for Maricosta. They are going for it. It's a trips left formation. De La Cruz in shotgun, and the play is being blown dead. Let's see what the call on the field is. It's going to be a delay of game versus Maricosta, so that will knock them back to a 4th and 8 situation. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the left-hand side and incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Widmer was looking for a pass interference call. So with 23.1 seconds to go here in the third quarter, the Panthers will take over. Schmeigel in a pistol formation. Taking a lot of time. However, they're not calling a delay of game. Good coverage on the play by Reese Leonard. Kinnaman was the intended receiver. Mustang showing blitz, and it looks like it's going to be offside versus Maricosta. It will be a second down and about 6 situation for the Panthers. Tight pistol formation, trips to the right. Schmeigel is going to be taken down. That's Salceda and Goldberg on the sack, and that will do it for the third quarter. Your Mustangs trail the Newbury Park Panthers 14-28. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Newbury Park will start the fourth quarter, third down and 5 from their own 31-yard line. Schmeigel in shotgun. He shifts his running back from his left to his right. He takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws the ball to his right, completes it to his receiver, Reese Kelly, and Reese Kelly might go the distance, and he does. 69 yards for a Panther touchdown. Huge play there to start the fourth quarter. Extra point is going to be blocked by the Mustangs. And one of the Panthers just pushed a Mustang down after the play. Flags all over the place. Definitely unnecessary roughness there by the Panthers. I saw one Mustang player go flying long after the kick was blocked. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. Kick is no good. It is going to be a personal foul versus the Panthers. So Brady Schmeigel here has definitely lived up to the hype so far this contest with his 5th touchdown pass tonight. Again, extending his freshman touchdown pass record here in the state of California to 43. Mustangs will start this possession at the Newberry Park, 49-yard line. De La Cruz back to pass. He rolls to his right and completes it to Will Widmer, who made a nice sliding catch there at about the 41-yard line. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it to his right, and that ball is going to be intercepted by Newberry Park, and he's going to be taken down in Mustang territory. That's Travis Lee Hooker on the interception for the Panthers. 10:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. Panthers are definitely in control of this ball game, making a nice comeback after trailing 14-0 after the first quarter. Schmeigel back to pass. He throws it to his left and completes it to Simmons. Simmons will take it about 3 yards, setting up a 2nd and 7 situation. Schmeigel hands the ball off to his single back. That's Story, and Story breaks free down the left-hand sideline. Picks up enough for a Newberry Park first down. 4 receiver set. Pistol formation. Schmeigel back to pass. He steps out of the pocket. He's still looking to throw. He gets past a Mustang defender, takes it himself, goes out of bounds. Penalty flag on the play. Some extracurricular activity there by both teams. Newberry Park fired up about their quarterback getting hit. Eli Sabula shaken up on the play. Hopefully Eli will be back. The sophomore's had a tremendous season so far. Looks like it's going to be offsetting personal fouls versus the Panthers and the Mustangs. That will be a first down. Hopefully Eli will be back in action for the Mustangs. Timeout on the field. 10-10 left to go here in this contest. Mustangs trail by 20 points. Pistol formation. Mustangs showing blitz. Here comes the blitz by Goldberg. And Schmeigel hits his receiver down the middle. Good for a Panther first down. Couple Panthers shaken up on the play. It's going to be 1st and goal Panthers. I formation. The pitch goes back to Rosenthal. Rosenthal's had a big game so far for the Panthers, and he gets into the end zone, this time on the run, as the Panthers extend their lead versus your Mustangs. Musmacher on to kick the extra point for the Panthers. It's up high straight, and it is good. So with 9:31 to go, the Panthers lead your Mustangs 41-14. Musmacher kicks it off, and it goes into the end zone where it's fielded by number 10, Reese Leonard. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the senior running back, Matt Kriskowskis. Nice run there by Kriskowskis. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it deep down the left-hand side. Incomplete. Penalty flag on the play. Looks like it's going to go against the Panthers. Let's see what the call on the field is. It's going to be pass interference versus the Panthers. Again, as this season winds down, it has been a very good season for the Mustangs. Mustangs went 8-2 during the regular season, and this time De La Cruz is going to get sacked by the Panther defense. Mustangs finished second place in Bay League play. Looks like the Mustang season will end here in Newberry Park as De La Cruz is sacked once again. Mustangs looking to try and get a late comeback here. Third down situation. Timeout on the field. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go. De La Cruz rolls to his right, throws it deep down the right-hand sideline, incomplete, intended for his big tight end, David Bergadonovan. Fourth down punting situation. Kirkpatrick on to kick for Maricosta. It will take a Mustang bounce and go out of bounds at about the Panther 35-yard line. Penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call on the field is going to be. Referee is telling Coach Morrow what the call is going to be. Looks like it will be indicated against the Panthers. It's going to be
Panthers take over, 1st and 10.
Or rather, it was declined by the Panthers, and it will be a turnover on downs. Handoff goes up the middle to Simmons. Good for a couple yards on the play, or for a loss on the play. 2nd down and 11. New quarterback in for the Panthers is number 23. Nolan Story, the running back, has now shifted over to quarterback. 3rd down and 10 for the Panthers. The senior running back is going to finish off this game at quarterback for Newberry Park. He's going to hand it off to the running back there, number 6, Noah MacArthur, the junior running back. Not much yardage on the play. Musmacher to punt for Newberry Park. Gets a high end-over-ender. Not too deep, but it does take a Panther bounce and will roll down to the Mustang 38-yard line, where it will be down. 4 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Dylan Carr, the senior Mustang quarterback, now in for Maricosta.
Timeout for
2nd down and 10. Pass was incomplete. Trips to the right. Carr passes it, and it goes off of Simmons' head. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 for Maricosta. 4-receiver set. Carr back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the middle. Incomplete. Intended for David Bergadonovan. 4th down situation here for Maricosta. Trips to the right. Carr back to pass. He's looking downfield and is going to be sacked, and that will be a turnover on downs for Maricosta. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left in the 2022 season for Maricosta. Handoff goes up the middle, and the Panthers are just looking to run out the clock as Newport Harbor won their playoff game, and it looks like the Sailors are going to sail up to Newberry Park next week for the quarterfinals, as the Panthers are going to be victorious this evening. 3rd down and 11. Newberry Park just looking to run out the rest of the 4th quarter. A little pitch out to the left is going to be swallowed up by the Mustangs defense. Goldberg in on the stop for Maricosta. 4th down situation for Newberry Park.
He's a hybrid, so he works corporate.
Story in the pistol. formation. He's going to hand the ball off, and again, it's Goldberg and Nicholson on the stop for Maricosta. It's going to be a turnover on downs. Minute 57 to go here in the fourth quarter. Carr takes the snap. He fakes the handoff. He's going to take it himself, get a nice gain around the right-hand side, picking up 8 yards on the play. Dylan Carr showing his athleticism. Here in the fourth quarter, he drops back. He throws it to the left, incomplete. Third down and 2 to go for Maricosta. Trips to the left, pistol formation. Carr takes the snap. He throws it over the middle, completes it to his big tight end, Ben Nicholson, and Nicholson gets to the Panther 45-yard line. First down, Mustangs. 4 receivers set. Carr back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and again intended for Nicholson, incomplete. Second down for the Mustangs. Carr's going to take it himself and get around the right-hand side, setting up a 3rd and 3 situation. Carr takes the snap. He throws it deep down the middle, incomplete. Intended for number 6, Christian Alfano. 4 receiver set. Carr back to pass. And it's going to be incomplete once again. That was intended for Alfano. And that will be a turnover on downs. And now it's just a matter of downing the ball for the Panthers with 44 seconds to go. Story takes the snap. He will take a knee, and that should just about do it for this contest, as the Newbury Park Panthers are victorious in the first round of the CIF playoffs and will advance to the quarterfinals of Division 4 versus the Newport Harbor Sailors right here in Newbury Park. A very successful season for the Mustangs. It did not end the way they wanted it to here in Newbury Park. However, the Mustangs will finish off the season 8-3, second place in Bay League. Again, I'd like to thank all of the seniors for all of their hard work and leadership through their years here at Maricosta. And I'd like to remind you fans to tune in next year for Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Stay tuned, fans, for some post-game comments from this year's seniors. And we will see you next season.
Jeremy Stowski with senior Ben Nicholson. Ben, Mustangs had a tough loss tonight. As a senior going out, what is your advice to the young kids coming through the program?
Yeah, I mean, we started off strong. This was a hard-fought game. The score might not show up, but we all left it out there. You just got to keep fighting. The game's never over for those young ones. It's hard to keep that confidence high when you see that score on the board, but you just got to keep fighting. And so I wish the best of luck to the young boys out there. Thank you.
Jeremy Stowski with seniors, Andrew Lazar. Tough loss for the Mustangs tonight. As a senior, what is your advice to the young Mustangs coming up through the program?
Cherish your time, because it'll be gone in an instant. This is my brothers. This is a brotherhood. You're going to love it here.
It's Jeremy Stowski with senior Murphy Glasgow. Murph, tough loss tonight for the Mustangs. What's your advice to the young Mustangs coming through the program?
I mean, you can see it the last few games, a lot of the guys that are making the big hits, the big plays, they're the younger guys, and there's so much potential here. I've seen it, and I don't know, these guys are maybe the hardest working people I've ever worked with, and I know there's big things in the future. I see their hope. I don't know, I have faith in us. This isn't the end of the Mustangs. It's the end of last season, but they're going to keep going.
Jeremy Stowski with senior Jack Clark. Jack, tough way for the Mustangs to finish the season. Can I get your advice for the younger Mustangs coming through the program?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, just enjoy the time. It's an honor wearing green and gold every Friday night, and flies by fast. Felt like a freshman the other day, and it's a great experience and something I wish every kid could go through. Just the lessons you learn and the memories you make, it's just unbeatable.
Jeremy Stowski with senior Matt Kriskowskis. Matt, Mustangs finished the season off here at Newberry Park. Can I get some advice for the younger Mustangs coming through the program?
Definitely. I think some great advice to give would be, if you're in the red zone, get in the end zone, score. If there's a turnover, score on that turnover. When you leave meat on the bone and don't get points on the board, you're giving them an opportunity to get momentum. And yeah, if you're a little guy, just get in the gym. I don't know, the gym's awesome. Fall in love with it, and yeah, never give up on your brothers. We went to the end. We got a little lackluster, but you know, we're just one family around here, and you know, family dies, and we die tonight, but their memory lives on. So I'll remember this forever. It's pretty sweet. AJ McBean, he's gonna ball out. Trust me that. 8th grader. He's gonna be raw when he comes here.